Hey guys, over the last few months, the world has been a really different place. A lot of people who have been working in offices, working outdoors, have now resorted to working from home, doing big conferences, meetings, all on Zoom, Teams, Skype and other platforms. And it's always important to have a good quality headphone and a microphone. Now I've struggled with this for the last month or so. I've been using a phone headset where I've had to hold the wire to my mouth, struggling to hear the other person on the other side, and vice versa. So what I did today is I went out and brought one of these, the MPOW wired computer headset. Now what I like about this product, again, this is my own view, as soon as I took it out the box, and I don't know if you guys feel this sometimes, but when you take something out of the box and you feel it's premium quality, it feels good, it feels heavy, it feels, it feels it's been made properly. What I found is the actual ear bits that go on, the earpieces, they feel like a bit like when you sit in a car with leather seats, it feels like that. It's not flimsy, but it's not hard. It's just right, like memory foam. And I decided to put that straight away on my ears. And I'll tell you what, outside, I live next to a main road. There's buses, cars, lorries all going past. I can't hear anything with these on. So this is actually cancels out the noise outside. I'm not a big fan of those in-ear headphones or earphones that you get. They tend to hurt my ears after a while, especially if I'm going to be on a call, for example, indoors, or I'm working from home for about 4 or 5 hours. It tends to get a little bit painful in the ears. Also, the microphone bit as well. It's kind of like the same material as this. It's made out of very flexible, kind of like plastic. And I don't know if you guys, gamers especially, who use microphones quite a lot, you get these microphones that make this weird sound, like it's creaking sound, like and sometimes you tend to find that it kind of comes back into position once you put it. But this is very, very flexible. Okay, really impressed by this. And at the end here you've got, I call it a wind diffuser or dead cat, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure it's got a special name for it. What I found is also, I've tried it, so I called somebody using a laptop and a phone as well, and what I found is they can't hear any of that. When I say hold the microphone like this and speak to them, it does that thing like that. It doesn't do that. Very clear. So they can hear me, I can hear them very clear. Now there's two ways of connecting this. One, you get the standard headphone jack, which is a 3.5mm, so you can connect it straight to your laptop or your phone or whatever other device you're using. But also what you get is one of these. Now you get this cute little remote controls, and it's got 4 different buttons on it. One, so when you go on those conferences and the guys say, guys, mute out, you can press that and it mutes you out. What you can also do is press these 2 buttons, volume up and volume down. So if you find that you're in a big room, for example, loads of people, you can turn it down, or if you're struggling to hear, you can turn it up. But what you can also do is mute the other person out as well. So if you want it to be completely silent, so you can mute yourself out and the other person, and it goes completely silent. Now you can plug the 3.5mm straight into the actual remote. Click it in, and the other side is a USB. Now I tried both methods, and what the person on the other side said, when I used the remote control, it actually sounded a bit more clearer and a bit more louder. So I assume that because it's powered by USB, this actually gives it a bit more of a power to the actual microphone and the headphone. So if I am going to use it in a laptop, I'll always use it this method. If I'm going to use it in a phone or anything else, I use it with this. Again, the quality is more or less the same. It just, the other person said it sounds a bit louder. Okay. Now, what I'll show you about the headphones as well is, if you've got a big head like mine, you can adjust the actual width and height of the headphone. What you can actually do as well, so if you're someone like me that likes putting headphones in the bag because you travel a lot, what you can actually do is turn the earpiece like this, so it fits nicely into your rucksack or bag or whatever you want to put it in. A lot of times you find you put it in like this, it kind of sticks out. But also, say for example, sometimes when I'm on a call and I want to just take a little of a break, when I put it like this, it's like it gets, it's in the way. What I can do is turn the earpiece like this, and it's completely out of the way. It actually feels quite comfortable. I actually used to wear headphones like this, so I had a wireless headphone, and I used to walk around the street, and I used to have it like this, and then when I put it on, turn it, put it like that. You can also use this outdoor as well, so you don't have to walk around the street with this. I mean, if you want to, you can if you're on a call, because nowadays we all wear masks and weird looking visors and stuff like that. Having a earphone like that ain't gonna make a difference. But what we can also do is turn it backwards like that. Okay, so it's out of the way. See, looks like a normal headphone. So the reason why I'm talking about this now is over the last few months, things like webcams and headsets have really gone up in price and also sold out. And I'll tell you what happened to me. I use a good laptop. Now, what I found with my laptop though, the actual webcam is crap. And I had this old webcam that I bought many years ago for about £15 and it worked absolutely fine. That same webcam, when I looked at it on Amazon or any other company, that's like £65 now. A lot of webcams are tripled up in price with other things as well, like hand sanitizers, everything. And it's a demand for it, so the prices are going to go up. This one I picked up for about £25. I will put a link at the bottom of this video. And I thought that's a bloody good deal because I've seen some other headsets that were quite expensive, about £70–80. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to spend £25. It's going to be better than the one I use with the normal, you know, the headphone that comes with the phone itself. And I found this was a really good buy. Again, I was kind of wearing it the wrong way actually, so I just noticed it says left and right. Because I'm right-handed, I always have things on the right. So yes, the right way to wear it is like that. But again, I'm sure it doesn't make a difference if you wear it like the other way. Okay. Now, the other thing I was going to say, webcams, yeah, as I was saying, it's tripled up in price. So not going to go into politics, but today I heard on the news that because of the second spike, possibly, God forbid we don't, we might be going into another lockdown. I hope that doesn't happen. If we do, a lot of people will be resorting back to working from home. A lot of people have started to go back to work and they'll be sort of back to square one. What the other good thing is that if you're going to work or going somewhere, you want to have your own kind of health and hygiene, you know, to yourself. So I would take my own headphones with me rather than going somewhere where dozens of people have used it. Especially if you're working at a workstation that you're not set every day, just take it in your bag. You know, it's very light. Take it with you, use it, and you know it's yours. Okay. So once again, guys, MPOW wide computer headset. Do get one of these while it's still in stock. And I can vouch for it, it is good quality. You'll see it's a good buy. Hope you liked the video, guys. Make sure you press the like and subscribe button